For today's video, I have curated a fine collection of internet tidbits. To start off this tasting session, I have a couple Gamergate mentions for you. Yesterday, The New Republic published a short little critique of Martin Clune's new book, Game Life. Apparently, one of the major issues in this book is that it makes gaming seem too inclusive. Poetic descriptions aside, there's another hitch in Game Life. For a lot of people, the experience Clune writes about, the freedom of gaining a new digital self, isn't easily accessible. Women on the internet who like to play video games, for example, are routinely targeted by a large cohort of rogue misogynists who call their group Gamergate. No one knows how it happened. One day, they just lost their connection to the patriarchy and are no longer able to receive orders. Now, they just wander the internet, discriminating indiscriminately. In spite of their apparent lack of organization and disconnection from the main misogynist power structure, they still somehow manage to stage coordinated attacks. As Unicorn Booty, which is a serious website, has reported, the creators of an anti-bigotry comedy website called Free Reddit Check were forced to pull their site down in response to death threats and harassment from members of Reddit and Gamergate. And what's really scary is that nowadays it's just as easy to sign up to Gamergate as it is to sign up to Reddit. You pick the name you want on the Gamergate, decide whether you are a female sock puppet or not, and then click the sign up button. But just like so many other websites, it's the small print that gets you. Luckily, there are some people who are actively fighting this misogynistic mindset that seems to be spreading. You could call them soldiers engaging in subversive anti-trope warfare. I played Until Dawn so I could keep all the women alive, writes Lauren Orsini, a contributor to Forbes. Although she's trying to fight the good fight, she seems to have overlooked her own internalized fedora. It doesn't seem so much that she's trying to rescue the women from the horrors of the game, but rather from the other people who play it. At one point, while justifying her urge to save these women that she describes herself as being vapid and unlikable, she writes, "The four guys are archetypes too, but none of these jocks and bros hold a candle to the vitriol these ladies have earned. It's the women who have made the biggest impression on Until Dawn reviewers, who have called them pathetic or irritating. In the case of Emily, one reviewer thought she deserves to die. How fucking dare they? Don't they know to look beyond a woman's tropes and get to know her? Just like real-life dating, if you don't hit it off straight away, you should still let them live long enough to find out their true personality. Maybe the issue is simply that it is hard to empathize with digital representations. Perhaps a game utilizing real footage would cause a player to reflect more on their in-game choices and what they mean. One game that will be using real footage of a woman is Cibele by Nina Freeman. It's going to be a game about love, sex, and the internet. You play as a girl who's becoming close with a boy she met in an online game. Her relationship with him heats up, becoming more and more intimate with each phone call and private chat, until the two decide to meet up in real life to have sex. Look, alright, people expect indie devs to be a little bit self-obsessed, but to use a video of yourself using a computer set to angelic music as a trailer is going a bit far. There is a newer trailer though, so let's take a look at that, let's see if that's any different.
It's a movie. You can see me.
As you may already know, Cibele is an autobiographical game exploring events that happened during designer Nina Freeman's life. This trailer, which also acts as a prologue, is made up of real footage shot by Nina when she was actually living out the experience that is depicted in the game. I thought that was a really realistic depiction of an idiot kid, but it just was an idiot kid, although she is supposedly 18 in that video. You know, maybe I should cover this game. I could be like Vati Vidya, but instead of analyzing Dark Souls lore, I could stalk Nina Freeman. If this kind of game somehow gets popular, I can only hope that there will be sex tapes, but only of small-breasted women, of course. As Ernest W. Adams, founder of the International Game Developers Association, said, "I remember the 1970s, when black activists fought to get rid of the image of the shuckin' and jivin', pickin' and grinnin', tap dancin', yes sir, massa, black person on TV and film. They didn't give a flying fuck what the viewers wanted. They didn't give a shit about the TV industry's creative freedom. They were sick of black people being portrayed as servants and amusement for white people. And they were right. And now Hollywood wouldn't dream of turning out that garbage anymore, despite the fact, as you very well know, that there are still people out there who want it that way." So yeah, We're gonna keep on yelling until the last big-boobed bimbo is as gone from gaming as the once-beloved blackface nigger minstrel show is gone from American stages. Don't bother trying to tell me this is different. If the entertainment business is not allowed to treat black people like shit anymore, it can damn well stop treating women like shit. You may succeed in doing this. You may free women from the tyranny of the female blackface, the boob chest. That's all well and good, but they'll still exist in real life, and then people might copy that over into games. So, I'd like to propose a new internet movement. Hashtag cut 'em off. Mandatory mastectomy for any woman below a certain IQ. No more big-boobed idiots. He's right. But, as usual, that's just another one of my harmful opinions.